Hey, my name is Julian Jagtenberg. I am one of the founders of Somnox, which is a startup originally from the University of Technology in Delft. And we are on a mission to help 100 million people improve their sleep using the power of technology and science. Because in the end, sleep is vital to our health and is a cornerstone of the vitality of humankind. And many people out there, actually 1 out of 4, is suffering from sleep deprivation. And this results in heart disease, road safety declines, productivity decline, and of course, our overall health and even the economy is affected as a result of sleep loss. So that's why we have created the Somnox sleep robot, which is currently helping tens of thousands of people around the world improve the quality of their sleep without the need of taking their sleeping pill. And I actually started this project, or this startup if you will, within my university time. Actually, it was part of my graduation project because my mother was sleeping very poorly. And because I saw her suffering, I wanted to help her using the skills I had within the Robotics Institute of the University of Delft. And I just want to make sure that you, that is currently watching the Rise NL event, and if you are a student and you are doubting, should I start a career at a big consultancy firm? Or should I start a career in a corporate? I want you to think about starting your own venture, your own company, becoming an entrepreneur. And I actually think that the best time in your life to start a venture is when you are a student. And why? Well, first of all, as a student, you are young, healthy, and super energetic, which is very helpful. You really need it if you are starting a business because it will take blood, sweat, and tears. But most importantly, you don't have anything to lose. You can probably still use your student loans from Duo to finance yourselves in the first years. You don't have a house, a mortgage, children, a wife, a dog, a car, right? You have nothing to lose. So it's very easy to start. Imagine that if you're just graduated, it's much harder to start. You want to get a salary, you want to have a certain confidence in that you have an income. And if you do business in the beginning, there won't be any income. You need to survive in order to thrive. So being a student, it's absolutely the best timing because you have nothing to lose and you have all the energy in the world. Second of all, I think as a student, you still are so open-minded to everything around you. You are in a growth mindset. You are still learning about a lot of subjects. And that's very powerful because people, when they get older, let's say you're 55 and you want to start a business, first of all, you have a lot of liabilities like your mortgage, your house, but you're also most likely in a certain static, fixed mindset where you only think about, all right, this is how it's done. This is how things are going. And as a student, you're still naive. You still see opportunities where others do not. So that's also a very important characteristic to have as a student in order to become a successful entrepreneur. And just to make sure, because this is a short talk, if you're watching this, I want to make sure you think about these two things. First of all, don't begin a company or start a company if you do not have an idea yet. I think it's the worst advice to start with a technology in search of a solution instead of having a solution to a real problem. There was even this study being conducted within Harvard where they had business students give away 5,000 euros as a starting budget, and one group had an idea from the beginning and the other group didn't have an idea, but they were very bright and they did have the money to start their venture. However, consequently, the teams that were smart and did have the money but didn't have an idea, they almost always failed miserably. Whereas the team that had an idea already and had budget and were with bright people, those were the ones that succeeded. So it's very crucial to have an idea in place that you personally care about. Make sure that that is true. And last but not least, an idea is worthless. An idea only becomes valuable if there is execution behind it. Many people say, oh, I could have invented that. Oh, it's that simple. I could have made that. Well, make sure you do it, because 99.99% of the people will not pursue their dream. They will not pursue their idea or execute upon it. So I want you, if you have an idea that you truly believe in, to take the risk, take the leap of faith, and start the execution, because magical things will happen and you might end up changing the world for the better. Have a lot of fun during this event, and if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up at julian@somnox.com. See you later and sleep well. Bye bye.